guys, so I wanted to do a video today. I'm going to be doing a video a day until the new year, and it's going to be talking and hitting on key points that people need to focus on and stay accountable to make sure that, you know, what you're really doing is going to be affecting your success, you reaching your goals, and basically ultimately keeping you on track to get to where it is you want to go. We all sit here and talk about, hey, you know, are we getting stuff done today? Are we being productive? Are we busy? And a lot of times what ends up happening is, yeah, you're busy, but it's not the good kind of busy. It's busy with stuff that basically just is not helping you reach your goals. It's busy work, but it's not productive busy work. And non-productive busy work is one of the best ways to basically guarantee that you will never reach your goals or reach the level that you want to get to or be successful or whatever you want to call it. And so the video that I'm doing today is basically going to be touching exactly on that, and that is making sure that you're prioritizing the things in your day-to-day that are ultimately going to help you reach your goals and ultimately going to help you be successful in everything that you do or that you want to do. And so what I want to talk about is something that even the best of us kind of fall into from time to time, and that is, again, making sure that we are putting our business priorities first and making sure that we time block every single day to make sure we get that stuff done first. You know, we all have priorities, right? Whether it's business, family, kids, gym, whatever it might be, right? Maybe going out, networking in the evening, whatever it might be, or going out to dinner with friends or whatever it is, right? But what ends up happening to a lot of people, because they're not able to hold themselves accountable as much as they should be, or they don't have a coach or a mentor or someone holding them accountable on a day-to-day, is those things that are non-productive to your business goals end up taking precedence over your productive stuff that will help you reach your business goals. And what do I mean by that? I mean by, okay, so a lot of times people will fall into the rut and their gym routine or they're going out with friends routine takes the majority of their time during their day versus them putting their time and focus into lead generation, follow-up, making sure that they're making the number of phone calls that they need to make on a daily basis, making sure that they're setting the number of meetings they need to set on a weekly basis or a daily basis. And so what ends up happening is they end up getting frustrated and they're sitting there going, well, I didn't reach my goal this month, or I haven't set enough appointments this month, or I haven't converted enough leads this month, and they can't figure out why. But when you really look at it, it's because your 24 hours that you have during the day, and let's just say your 12 hours or 14 hours that you're awake, 8 of those hours are spent doing non-productive things. And when you really look at it, an hour or 2 a day spent doing productive items such as lead gen, follow-up, business meetings, whatever it might be, isn't near enough to ultimately affect your bottom line for you to be able to see results to where you want to go. Those ratios need to flip, guys. You need to be spending 8 hours a day, 6 hours a day focusing on lead gen, lead follow-up, closing, setting those meetings, having those meetings, following up on those meetings, doing follow-up on past clients, asking for referrals, so that your productiveness is will now start to affect your bottom line in a positive way, not in a negative way, right? And so the best way to do that is to time block every single day. And if it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist, right? So what I mean by that is your Monday through Thursday, it is the same every single week, every single month, every single year, so that you get into this routine of being productive, really productive. And then what you end up doing is your Friday is going to be spent on stuff that had to have been changed throughout the week earlier on, or things that might pop up. And that is the day that you can spend kind of filling in the gaps from earlier in the week on things that didn't pan out, things that had to be canceled, rescheduled, whatever it might be, right? And so, for instance, let me give you a great example. So my Mondays and Wednesdays are basically spent on lead gen, lead follow-up, cold calling, whatever it might be to generate new business. My Tuesdays and Thursdays are my meeting days. Those are the days where I spend having my meetings, doing my follow-up on those meetings, driving around to wherever I need to drive around to do what needs to be done, right? And so what does that mean? That could be listing appointments, although I'm not really that active on the day-to-day in real estate sales anymore. My team pretty much handles all that in the cities that we're in, which right now is Pittsburgh and Houston. But it could be my listing appointments. It could be buyer meetings with my agents. It could be investor meetings for Artrium Capital. It could be follow-up meetings. It could be whatever it is. Those are done on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My Mondays and Wednesdays, the mornings are spent cold calling, following up on leads, following up on clients, following up on deals under contract, following up on previous clients. And then my Fridays are spent a little bit of everything. It could be meetings, it could be prospecting, cold calling, following up on leads, whatever it might be. And I know that every single day is the same. And then, so typically that's done so let's just take Mondays and Wednesdays, for example. Today's Monday, right? My prospecting is done in the morning. After I'm at the gym, I get home, I get dressed, I get showered, I get ready to start my day, which is done typically early in the morning. And then I'm on the phones typically starting about 9:30. And I'm prospecting all the way till noon, and I'm prospecting right alongside my agents, right alongside my my investment managers at Artrium. I'm following up on leads. I'm following up on listing appointments that some of my agents had. I'm following up on buyer contracts. And then typically I break for lunch. I have my afternoon to do some running around if I need to run some errands, or if I have to go here or go there, pick up stuff, whatever it might be. And then I'm back prospecting in the afternoons, as well as doing some of my coaching calls with some of my coaching clients, following up on investors, stuff like that, right? Setting meetings for Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so that gives you an idea on how to be as productive as you possibly can, where what I see a lot of times is I see people flipping everything, right? So they're doing the gym, and then they're coming home, they're getting something to eat. They might spend an hour or so following up, doing maybe some lead gen, or looking, following up or looking at new listings that hit the market. Now this is focusing primarily on real estate agents, but this is sales in general, guys. And then the afternoon, they might have plans to go off and meet a friend here for a coffee, or maybe for dinner, or maybe they're coaching their kids' baseball team or football team or whatever it is, right? And so by the time they get done with all this stuff and they look back at the end of the day, they spent maybe an hour and a half actually focusing on business. And that's not near enough to get you to where you want to be, guys. So let's wrap this up. That's my short video for today. It's a little bit longer than the 5 minutes I want to do, but focus on time blocking. Today's video is focusing on time blocking, prioritizing your daily routines to make sure you're putting your important business tasks and goals first, and then fit the rest of the stuff in there when you have time. And that's going to mean you're going to have to sacrifice some stuff, guys. Cut some of that stuff out that's not acting in a positive way to your bottom line and to your goals. Go out there today, guys. Let's make it happen. Make the best that you can the rest of today, and start off tomorrow strong, time blocking things out. And I guarantee you do that for 30 days, you're going to see amazing results. I'll talk with you guys tomorrow.